I'm Paul Stringfellow, Technical Director here at Gardner Systems. Coming up, we've got some of our main technology partners. They've got some online events coming up. And often people ask me, why should I attend an online event? What am I going to benefit from it? Is it going to be of use to me? So I thought we'd have a look into that. And I'm joined today by a guest from one of those core technology partners from Veeam. I'm joined by Dave Russell. Hi, Dave. How are you?
Hey, Paul. Very good to be here. Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us on this brief video. So for some of our enterprise customers who are kind of watching this and understand that we've got the Veeam Live event coming up on October the 20th, and they may be sat there thinking, why should I invest my time in going to an event like that? So if they were to invest their time, what are the kind of things they get from Veeam Live on the 20th of October?
Yeah, we're really trying to make the content and the speakers, very informative. I mean, we want to convey best practices. We're using the tagline cloud best practices. So we want to be able to convey everything from what's the state of the industry, not just from Veeam people, but from a variety of our customers, our partners, and industry analysts, all the way down to some of the specifics of how do you protect certain workloads, what are the best ways to maybe migrate data to the cloud, how do you envision your cloud data management strategy going forward. But we want everyone that attends to walk away with real actionable advice. And we're taking the word live to heart, meaning it is going to be live demos, live conversation, live chat, all throughout the entire event.
Yeah, so I mean that sounds great. The idea that these things are all going to be done live as well to maybe give people a more real view of how these things work. And so if somebody's watching this and saying, well, that sounds interesting. Cloud is a huge part of our strategy going forward, and understanding some of the best practices may have some real value for them. So if they're thinking of attending the event, what's a good way to get the best out of attending an online event like Veeam Live?
Yeah, I recommend going to the website, veeamlive.com. You can see the full agenda, you can see speakers there, and I always think it's good to go in with the strategy, with the plan. If you're able to see the event as it's taking place live, you might want to take a glance at the agenda just to map out what sessions are of particular interest to you. You can certainly go and look at the sessions later on if there's something that you may have missed, or that's not the right time of day for you, or there's a couple sessions that were taking place concurrently. Certainly can view that on demand and at your leisure after the fact. But I think it's always helpful just to have a little bit of a glance at and a plan for the event itself, just as you would as if you're going to an event as it were taking place physically. It won't be physical, but we're going to try to bring the energy. We're going to try to bring the live element to it, and some of those famous Veeam demos will be done live as well, giving you a view of what we've got today, but also a send ahead about what's coming down the pipeline just the next few months from Veeam.
And do you think an event like this is an event that's equally valuable to somebody who's maybe making managerial and strategic decisions, as well as it is for somebody who's kind of hands-on in the weeds as an IT pro?
Yeah, we're using the phrase, something for everybody. So we're aiming to have specific sessions and specific kinds of speakers for both the technical decision maker and the executive decision maker. So regardless of your role and regardless of where you might be on your journey to either improving, modernizing your availability practice or your cloud data management initiative, we really want to ensure that we've got something for everyone, no matter where they're at in their continuum.
And so, Dave, for people who want to go, how's the best way of registering and finding out more?
Yeah, so absolutely no charge event, veeamlive.com, or if you go to veeam.com, our flagship webpage, you'll see a pointer there. But veeamlive.com takes place October 20th, no charge. You can watch the day of event or certainly afterwards as well. We really believe that there's something in there for everyone.
That's great, Dave. Thanks. Really appreciate you sharing some advice and tips and some reasons why people should be attending Veeam Live. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Paul.